Okay, let's get this started up here, shall we? Stop this. No, I don't. There we go. Let me get everything working here. And we should be good to get going here. All right. Sorry for the abrupt end on Tuesday, everybody. It was Tuesday, right? No, it was Wednesday. Wednesday we had an abrupt end. Sorry about that, everybody. I think my mic settings are working. Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right. How's it going, everybody? We're back with Pokemon Colosseum Randomized. Again, sorry for the really short stream on, what was it, Wednesday there. I had something come up that I needed to take care of that took a little bit of precedent. So I'm glad I was able to get that taken care of. Yuki, how's it going? So now we're able to get this started and get back to dealing with Mirror B. Memory card has been read. And I did save last time, yeah? Pretty sure I saved. Make sure I'm up here. Heyo, Steampunk, how's it going? Perfect. Alright, let's look at our Pokemon storage. So, something we got last time that I'm very excited about. We got this Nidoking. Poison point. Poisons target on contact. Has a chance to poison target on contact. Higher special attack than attack stat. I don't remember that being the case. Nice to see you, Zerachi. Let's get rid of our little Oddish here for our Nidoking. Got a Mystic Water on Totodile. We can keep those on these guys for now because we don't actually have any water moves to take advantage of on any other Pokemon, unfortunately. Wait, did I see an item? Is that an item that I saw? It was an item. I want that item. Doesn't appear to open from the side. No! Why? Why must it not open from the side? Okay. So Mirror B said he was in the cave and there was the Plusle that we had to go save? I don't know why you're staking the entire town on a Plusle, but you know what? Whatever Duking wants. Maybe it's just that cute of a Plusle. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Plusle's his favorite Pokemon and I'm just the rude one. That guy earlier was too weak for words. How about you? Are you going to keep me amused? Oh, we're running into a fight right away. This game loves its fights. Hunter Doken. Celebi. Okay, so right off the bat, we're starting with a legendary. Or I guess a mythical. Oh, that's right. We had the Altaria last time that refused to listen to us. Shadow Celebi, no! Wait a minute, that's bad. Celebi's supposed to be the one that purifies all Pokemon. This is bad news. If Celebi's supposed to purify all Pokemon and Celebi's become a Shadow Pokemon, doesn't that mean we're just screwed? The plot goes crazy. Doesn't this just mean we're screwed? I guess we'll try and... How many Pokeballs do we have left? I didn't buy many more Pokeballs. Oh, no. I didn't go out of my way to buy more Pokeballs. That was a mistake. We need to go back. We need to go back and buy more Pokeballs because we only have 5 Premier Balls. We have 5 chances to catch this Celebi. Oh, that's very not great. How do you purify the purifier? Hopefully there's just a second Celebi sitting around. I remember Suicune doing some like cleansing water. You know what? You're right. Why do you keep abandoning us? I was not abandoning you. I had work I needed to do yesterday. It's how it goes. Adulting is hard. Shadow Rush, and we will bite? I don't want to kill the Celebi. Not abandoning you, Rodney. Heal better. That's a cool animation. I've never seen that animation. Doesn't do anything. No one has a status effect on them, but you know what? Cool animation. Pretty sure it was in the movie with Celebi too. Yeah, it was the 3rd movie, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was the 3rd movie was the one where they purify the they had to like purify Celebi. Altaria! Memory a little foggy. It was like 20-something years ago. In all fairness, it was like 20-something years ago. Bite. This should not kill the Celebi. Okay, good. We have 5 chances to catch Celebi. Ancient Power. Ow. Items. Premier Ball. Hey, Ariel, how's it going? Why can't they ever say forest right? I'm not sure. 1. Nope. Got 1 shake on that. Shadow Rush. Oh, not great. Please don't kill yourself, Celebi. Celebi! Alright, well, there goes our first chance at a legendary. I did see your first 3D print, Zerachi. I did. Rip Green Onion. Let's go back and buy some more Pokeballs, even though we didn't, even though that wasn't the reason we lost our chance to get that Pokemon. It was the fact that it killed itself. We do want more Pokeballs. How's it going, local Incubus? We might need to go to another town to buy Pokeballs, unfortunately. Let's heal up real fast. Sweet. All right. What are you about? Too bad for you, this elevator's off limits. Okay. I didn't realize that was going to be a fight. I just got curious, and you know what? That's my bad. That's my bad for getting curious. Man, I thought this is Pokemon XD. We'll do Pokemon XD at some point, because this randomizer also works for Pokemon XD. So, we will do Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness at some point. Let's take out this Politoed first. Just dropped to say hello. How's it going, Section? And how's it going, Just Poet? It's good to see you both. Chilling in New York. God damn. Alright, Politoed goes down in 1 turn. That's good. We might have to... Oh, that's not fantastic. Ow. Do we have anything to work with getting rid of this guy? Not really. Our best bet is to just use Shadow Rush on this guy, so we're gonna swap out to Nidoking. Nidoking looks so tiny. Man, Altaria. Altaria's always in a fever pitch. I don't know why. She's always in hyper mode. Nothing we can ever do about it. At least Altaria's like almost purified heart already. Nidoking! What did it just use? Explosion! Okay, you know what? That's my bad. I suppose I should have seen that coming. What a bone-themed gym leader. I mean, I guess you could just call that, wasn't that X and Y where they had the, guy that, that had the fossil Pokemon? Okay, we still don't get access to the elevator, so I just fought that person for nothing. All right, fantastic. Chad, I have a geometry test to finish on Tuesday. You good luck with that one. WWE Max, thank you so much for the follow. All right, let's go buy some Pokeballs. Does the shop here have any Pokeballs? Maybe? We're lucky? Repeat ball. A ball that works better on Pokemon caught before. No, thank you. And it's expensive. Eh. Okay, so let's head to the outpost and we can buy Pokeballs there. Outskirt stand. Should be able to buy Pokeballs here. This is the same guy who sold Fire Punch earlier. Net balls. No, he also sells a mystery item. So this guy sells net balls for 1,000. I think it was... What was it? Phoenix City that sold Premier Balls? Closest gym leader I can think of that is closest to fossils is the Gym 1 dude in Diamond and Pearl. Oh, yeah. Not Bryson. God, I forget his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. All right. You have Pokeballs. You have Premier Balls for 200. Give me 21 Premier Balls. Rourke. Yeah, Rourke. All right, now we can head back to the cave with Mirror B. Pyrite Town. So an interesting thing about this game, as opposed to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, in XD Gale of Darkness, you actually have the ability to catch wild Pokemon. Like, you can actually set traps and food out for wild Pokemon. And among them, like Sandshrew and a couple others, you're able to capture. But in this game, you only get access to Shadow Pokemon. I always wanted... Pink VR, thank you so much for the follow. And, name is, Beb3 loves food. Thank you so much for the follow. I always wanted the pro tag in this game in the most feral ways possible as a teen. I see. You know what? That's not the first time I've heard that statement, Sky Sinners. You know what? That's not the first time I've heard someone say that. That is not the first time I've heard someone say that they really like this. They really had something for this character. Wes just had like the coolest design. I'm not surprised dude was hot. All right, what's in here? Yeah, so this is just like the coolest Pokemon protagonist they've ever made, unfortunately. They've just kind of peaked here and they've never done anything else since. One Hyper Potion. We'll take that. Just kind of peaked with this design. They've literally never... Also, Mirror Beast theme slaps. Exactly. Pokemon music has always been fantastic, and this game is no exception to that. Tiny Mushroom, there are 3 of them. Like, this game is no exception to the Pokemon music being absolutely fantastic. I didn't even see that person. Like, mentally, I didn't even notice them. Gorobus and Typhlosion. A wizard. Was watching Popper play Little Nightmares 2 before stream. I've seen Little Nightmares 2. Not the kind of game I would play, but I've watched like all of the gameplay of Little Nightmares 1. I've watched the playthrough of it. Yeah, not a wizard, a street performer. I mean, you could say they're somewhat of the same thing. You could say that is somewhat of the same thing. Shadow Rush. Altaria actually contributing to combat for once. I always found it weird that how Gorobus had a shell bra. Trucy, right? Listen, you know what? It's a pretty good Pokemon trainer design. I'll give her that. I like her hat. I absolutely like her hat. I don't know how I feel about the little stick she got in her hand. I don't think she needs that. But you know what? I like her hat. She's got a good color scheme going on. I'm trying to learn Air Cutter. How much stronger is that than Wing Attack? It's weaker than Wing Attack and has a chance to miss, but it has a high crit ratio. Well, we don't need Supersonic and Confuse Ray, so we'll just get rid of Supersonic. The more I look, the less she's serving. Listen, I don't think I ever said she was serving. I just said I liked her hat. Not like Hat and Wand, that's a wizard. She does have more of a wizard aesthetic going on. If she had a better hat, she'd be a better wizard. I manifest the Holy Ghost. Thank you so much for the follow. She's not the greatest, like, street performer outfit / wizard, I will say. She doesn't seem to have an idea of what she wants to be. But she's trying her best, and I'll give her that. There are some guys in this game who are just like, dude with goggles. So, you know what? We'll give her the credit she deserves in that regard. Wing attack. Miss. This Typhlosion is not going down without a fight. Alright, Typhlosion goes down. Finally. Took a hot minute. We got there. Yeah, street performer. Symes the street performer. Her name is Symes? Oh, maybe you do kind of suck. Maybe you do kind of suck. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, look at this guy. This guy's just purple jumpsuit, bandana, blue gloves. Like, let's compare. This guy, purple jumpsuit, blue bandana, blue gloves, red shoes, yellow bandana. To, like, an okay street performer outfit. I'll say this is better than this guy. I'll say she's better than this guy at the very least. Oh, we have a rock slide TM. I don't know where we got that. Crobat was one of my favorite Pokemon as a kid, but I could never use him in this game. Yeah, I don't think they actually give you Crobat access to Crobat in this game. It's just because the randomizer gave us access to one. Can we, like, skip him? We can skip him. He's not even a good trainer. He sees us, but he's not battling us, and we can skip him entirely. This guy sucks. Skip him entirely. It's the same sprite as Stadium 2. Is it? Is it the same sprite as Stadium 2? That would explain the awful teeth. Yeah. That would explain the awful teeth. Leilani's so pretty. Thank you so much for the follow. I am horribly lost, I will say. Can we, like, sneak past you? Yes, we can. There's an item over there, and I want it. That guy doesn't fight us either. Why are none of these guys fighting us? Found a magnet. There are 2 of them. Magnet's a super good item to find, because that increases electric type moves, so we can give that to Magnemite. He gonna get you on the way out, just watch? Possibly. No. So it's not a... Here's the thing. We probably should fight him, because... Are you a fight? You are a fight. Okay, we probably should fight him. So here's the problem with this game. Because there's no random encounters, XP is actually limited. All XP is completely limited in this game to the trainer encounters. So we can't be like, oh, we're under leveled, let's just go grind. We don't have access to that. We genuinely need to take on these guys and fight them as much as possible. So we just have to take advantage of that while we're here. Because if we get out of here, I'm pretty sure once we beat Mirror B, this place just, like, loses all of its trainers. The slacking is terrifying, by the way. Shadow Rush. Did not kill the Sandshrew. Slime Rancher time. Slime Rancher's a fun game. It's a good chill game. Slacking's loafing around. We can keep the slacking. Slacking's scary, but we can keep it around because of its truant ability. So it just loses every other turn. Poliwag. Wing attack. Alright, Poliwag goes down. Nice. 1 wing attack and it was gone. Doesn't give a lot of XP, unfortunately. Covet. That's actually not great. That's a normal type attack. Yep. Alright, you have a good one, Yuki. Thanks for stopping by. Let's throw out Nidoking. We get 2 turns to... We get 1 extra turn to attack this guy because of Truant, so... Slacking's loafing around. Danny, thank you so much for the follow. Another hit on Slacking. amnesia, so it uses one turn out of truant to raise its special defense. Sure. Nidoking's in a fever pitch. We'll just get him out of that. Call. It's been so judgy of the characters today. I feel like it's fine to be judgy of the characters so far. Like, this guy's coat is too big for him. It goes down past his knees. Is that not just like bad design for this guy? Is he just wearing a jacket that's too big for him? Alright. Got that taken care of. Pokemon. Bro's comparing models from a game older than me. Swap Altaria out. We'll fight you just because we really need the XP. Chaser Rayhan. Talo and Groudon. Oh, what a sweet Talo design. Talo has such a cute little face in this. Nidoking should get access to Double Kick relatively soon, which will be very nice. Protect. I feel like she would have those mons, I don't know why. Poison Point, that's nice. I don't know if it'll matter in the end because this wing attack will probably just one-shot. Yeah. Poor Talo. Slowbro. That's not fantastic. Nidoking. Sleepy, thank you so much for the follow. So, Slowbro, Psychic Water, Dark Water. Let's probably take out the Groudon first. Yes, Turban, the guy that's on his tail. All right, Groudon should go down in 2 more hits. It's like just unless we got a very low roll, we might be able to get a high roll and take out Groudon. Or, oh, thank God. I was about to say, or we'll just completely lose our chance to kill it outright because of Disable, but Disable missed. All right, one more hit. Nidoking, you haven't contributed to combat at all so far. Knockoff was in this generation? I didn't know Knockoff was in this generation. Turban bites him on the tail, and that causes him to attack. That's funny. We're gonna use the Shadow Mode to actually take advantage of the increased crit rate to take care of Slowbro, because Slowbro is just so tanky physically. And Latios. Yeah, even on a crit, it'll still take 3. That's how tanky Slowbro is. How's the volume for you guys, by the way? Is it too loud, too quiet? How is it? The Devil in the Mirror, thank you so much for the follow. It's all right for you? Okay. Latios protected itself. Nidoking's in hyper mode. We can call you out of hyper mode now. It's good, honestly. That's good to hear. Just want to make sure all the volume's right. The volume setting on TikTok Live Studio are a little weird, like all things considered. So I have to make sure to ask. Alright, bite and one more. Oh, please don't protect. Stalling. Stalling us out. Alright. Bite. And then one Shadow Rush should be able to take this out. I'm assuming one more Shadow Rush should be enough. Wow. Oh, right, we got hit with Growl earlier. We got hit with Growl earlier, so that lowered our attack stat. Yeah, it's just Latios here. Don't worry about us, Sky Centers. Latios is just chilling. Crashed out. That became something people said again 20 years later. Need to go back this way. Let's check this guy. Or check this direction. Rider Twin. Twan? Glalie and Giraffe. Oh, Glalie's terrifying. I don't like him. Glalie's absolutely terrifying. Oh, it's Shadow. Let's take out the Giraffe rig first. Alright, Giraffe rig goes down, and I think they have one more Pokemon outside of the Glalie. Yeah, even more haunting. My Lodic. Oh yeah, we definitely need that thing gone. That thing is way too tanky to keep around. Headbutt. We're gonna swap out Nidoking just so he doesn't die. Magnemite, so we can take advantage of Spark plus Magnet. Magnemite. Okay, my Loke's such a pretty model, even in this generation. Water Pulse. Ow! Spark. Wing Attack. Oh, wow. That outright killed the Milotic. Never mind, I didn't need Magnemite at all for that. Shadow Rush. Please target Golbat. Thank you. Hit with Recoil. Spark. Paralyze? Nice! Bite. One more Spark. All right, now we can try and catch this thing. Ooh, it knows Crunch. Magnemite did not survive that one, that's for certain. Throw out Magby. Items. Premier Ball. We'll call on. All right, let's go. Come on. One. No, really. Red health and paralyzed, and it still popped out in one. It's just a basic Premier Ball, but still. Throw another snack ball. It's funny how these trainers just sit there and let their Pokemon get captured. I suppose they don't have much of a choice in the matter, but hey, we'll take the Glalie. I cast success. It worked! Blanca is back. Or Blanco, yeah! Alright, so we got ourselves a Glalie. It's that guy. What's this way? Whoa. Very few places to heal ourselves so far, which I'm not a fan of. Be nice if we had like a healing point anytime recently. Oh, but there's an item. Yellow scarf. What's a yellow scarf do? An item brought over from a faraway place that tells me nothing. Tells me nothing. Wish to know more. Welcome to here? Not exactly the most terrifying thing that's ever been said. Moltres! Okay, well, you know what? Welcome to here. Maybe it is a little terrifying. You know what? My bad. You know what? My bad for talking so much shit. Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad. Oh, Chad. That's a Shadow Moltres. I kind of want that. I don't know about you guys. Kind of want that Shadow Moltres. Get that bird. We missed out on a Celebi already. We missed out on a Celebi already, but we can maybe get this Moltres. We've missed out on so many cool Pokemon. I'm so sad about the Scizor we missed out on, but just maybe, we can get ourselves a Fire Chicken. Shadow Rush. We have to be careful because it knows Shadow Rush, which means it has a chance to kill itself. I will use every Pokeball I have on this thing. Shadow Rush on Goldeen, or... Yeah, Shadow Rush on Goldeen, Wing Attack on Moltres. That's hype. It really is. I'm very excited for this. Okay. We have a chance. We have a real chance. Alright, Goldeen is dead. Goldeen is dead. That's good. I want this Fire Chicken. Nidoking's out. You know what, Nidoking? Thanks for taking one for the team, buddy. War Turtle. We're gonna Rapid Spin because it'll do so little damage. All right, now we throw Pokeballs. Agility. That did nothing. We'll Rapid Spin again. It's so hard to get this thing down into red health without risking it using Shadow Rush. This thing using Shadow Rush is terrifying. Izzy loves Dove. Thank you so much for the follow. 1, 2. Fuck. All right, Fire Spin missed. That's good. How's it going? There's a Fire Chicken and I want it. Okay, we got it into red. We got it into red. We have 22 Pokeballs, and I want it. How much have I missed? We killed Celebi. Celebi's dead. That's how much you missed. One? Okay. No luck. What? I don't... You know what? Was that on purpose? No, Celebi killed itself, technically, if we're going to be honest. If we're going to be honest with each other, Celebi killed itself with Shadow Rush. There was a Shadow Celebi. We tried to catch it. We had one chance, and it killed itself. You do it? I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I want this fire chicken. It looks bald. You know, there's one thing that I kind of dislike about the Moltres design. It looks... I don't know about you guys. It looks bald. Is it just me? I want you guys to take a close look at it. Does it look bald to you? Because it looks bald to me. It does? Okay. Thank you for making me feel not crazy. Have I seen pictures of it without its fire? That's just... Listen, I don't want to see a picture of a naked Moltres. One. Nope. No luck. It looks so bald. Alright. I will use all of the Premier Balls I have left. Coro S, thank you so much for the follow. One. Dang, this thing is fighting. We are trying to catch a Moltres with basic Pokeballs, unfortunately. Because Premier Balls are the same as regular Pokeballs, they just have inverted colors, so... We're working with some base items here, which is not fantastic. Just because we also say it bald doesn't mean you aren't crazy. This is very true. I could be crazy for other reasons. It has such a low catch rate, does it? What's Moltres' catch rate? I don't know off the top of my head what the catch rate of the legendary birds are. I know the catch rate of the, oh, what is it? Of the box art legendaries is usually pretty high. But I don't know what the catch rate of the legendary birds are. I am sending such vibes. I'm hoping for good vibes. We're channeling good vibes here. We're channeling lucky vibes. One. Just, it doesn't want to get past one. It got to two one time. Fire spin. It's not great. We're going to take fire damage every turn. Like, what? 1/16 of our health per turn? I think it's something like that. Put it to sleep. I wish I could. I don't have anything that lets me put it to sleep at the moment. Do I ever revive? Here's a good question. Do I ever revive? No, I don't. Unfortunately, with all the items being randomized, I haven't had access to a revive, which I don't think you get access to a revive this early in the game either. But my only Pokemon with Thunder Wave is dead. What does Yellow Scarf do? It doesn't tell me. It says it's an item from a faraway land. This item's use is forbidden in the Ore region. I have contraband? What do you mean I have contraband? Alright, so this Yellow Scarf is banned in the Ore region. We're just gonna hold on to it. Two. One source says a 3 in 255 catch rate. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's very low. Yellow Scarf is for Pokemon contests. So yeah, no wonder it's like completely useless here. This thing hasn't used Shadow Rush at all, and I know it's just baiting me to attack it. I know it's baiting me to attack it. Caveman6666, thank you so much for the follow. This thing is baiting me to attack it, and the moment I attack it, it's going to Shadow Rush, deal enough damage to kill itself, and then we're going to be out of Moltres. Got 14 Premier Balls left. I'll use all that we got. Nuggets, how's it going? Alola Monzir Go-Goat Lord. How's it going, Fabled Phantom? All right. Come on, Firebird. One. Oh, broke 3 of the ball. We're gonna need to go back and buy more Pokeballs anyway, so that'll be good for healing. I mean, I could confuse it. Does confusion even... that runs the risk. That runs the risk of it hurting itself and killing itself. And I don't have a way to reduce its attack stats so it doesn't kill itself. Good, thank you. How about you? I'm doing well. I'm fighting a very bald-looking chicken. I'm trying to catch it. Come on. It's our chance at Celebi. I don't want to miss out on Moltres too. Not like we don't already have a fire type, but it would be nice to have two. Is this a randomizer Nuzlocke or just a randomizer? Just a randomizer. I'm not doing a randomizer Nuzlocke. Honestly, I would do a randomizer Nuzlocke of this game if I remembered more of this game, but I don't think I've played this game in over a decade. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think it's been at least a decade since I played this game, so just going into it, I didn't want to Nuzlocke it just because it's been so long. But valid, yeah. It's been so long. I own this game physically. Like, I own this game on the GameCube. So I could, like, go downstairs and boot up the actual copy I have as well. I wonder how far I am in that. Because you can only have one save file on this game. All right, we got 10 Pokeballs left. One, two. Every time it shakes more than once, it's teasing my heart. It's messing with my heart, man. Every time it shakes more than once, my heart. My heart. I'm gonna have a heart attack when you catch it, if we catch it. Come on. We have 8 chances. Nope. One looked like it was securely snagged. So the difference when it says it's securely snagged over the difference when it says, oh no, it escaped the ball is when it says it's securely snagged, that means it actually got 1 shake. It doesn't actually do a 0 shake in this game. It just says, oh no, it's escaped. Jaden Duran, thank you so much for the follow. I'm surprised it just hasn't Shadow Rushed at all. It's not Shadow Rushed a single time outside of the first turn that we saw it. Am I mashing the A button, though? I could mash the A button. I haven't been, but you know what? I'll mash the A button for you. I'll mash the A button while it's catching just for you. You know what? I should have bought a netball. A single netball. And you know why I should have bought a single netball? I could have done the infinite Pokeball glitch. Oh, no. Don't want to wing attack it. All right, here, I'll mash. I'll mash just for you. 2, 3. Okay, but if it worked. Okay, but if it worked. If it worked, that would have been crazy. Infinite what? How does that work? So you can select a Pokeball you can select a Pokeball to throw with, and then you swap items around in your inventory, and it just doesn't use the Pokeball. It's really goofy looking. It's a very easy glitch to perform. Get up, Hub. Thank you so much for the follow. There's just a very easy glitch to perform where you can get an infinite Pokeball glitch. And you can use it on any Pokeball, including the Master Ball, where you can just get infinite Master Balls. Technically, you only need one of any item to do it, or one of any ball to do it. Honestly, the other option we have is to just lose. If we lose, we don't have to kill the Moltres. And then if we don't kill the Moltres, we can just come back to... Or the Moltres can kill itself. Okay, well, we lost anyway. My fucking bad. My B, I guess. Isaiah Rutherford, thank you so much for the follow. Joy, thank you so much for the follow. My bad. I was just like, we could lose, and then we could come back to it. And then it just killed me outright. You're welcome, King. Thank you so much. That genuinely means a lot. All right. So here's what we're going to do. So now that we know there's a Shadow Moltres on the loose, we can buy more Pokeballs. How'd I find a Moltres in Pokemon Colosseum? Randomizer. So there's a couple randomizers out for this game that are really hard to get working. That I managed to actually get working, and once I was able to get that up and running, we randomized the starting Pokemon, the trainer Pokemon, all the items. So yeah, if you're curious, all the items are randomized too. We have the yellow scarf. This item's use is forbidden in the Aura region. We have contraband. All right, let's buy some. So nest balls better on weaker Pokemon. Well, aren't we a villain? I will spend all my money. Am I able to play it on a modded GameCube or just PC? If I was able to mod a GameCube, I could probably play it on a modded GameCube. It's just a ISO file. If you're able to put an ISO file on a disc, you can probably run it on a GameCube. By the way, don't apologize, Nuggets. Listen, Nuggets, if you have stuff going on and you're unable to watch the stream, that's just how it goes some days. That's how it goes some days. Don't apologize for it. Everybody's got things they got going on. Everybody's got their own lives to live. I can test it. I have a modded GameCube. You could absolutely test it. The randomizer also works for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness as well. So I'll probably play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness at some point too. So we're gonna save. What happened? Moltres fucking killed us. Moltres beat the shit out of me. Thanks, you're like one of my favorite YouTubers ever. Thank you so much, Nuggets. I really appreciate it. I hope to put some more content out on the YouTube side, like relatively soon. I hope to put out more YouTube shorts, a different kind of YouTube short, like soon, alongside like more long form videos. I really want to put out the Totodile video. So can you get Celebi now? Was that a different fight? Celebi was this guy. Celebi was this guy. He just has a Shadow Celebi that killed itself, and we will never be able to, unfortunately, get that back. So we don't have a chance to... We just don't have the ability to get that. Shippy Bones, how's it going? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we can make this easier. Now that we know there's a Shadow Moltres on the loose, we can start with Magnemite and use Thunder Wave. And by using Thunder Wave, we can paralyze it, and that'll give us an increased capture rate. That is our best chance of catching this Moltres. It's this trainer. How's life? Things are going good. All right. We have to be careful with this Donphan, though. That is a ground type. That is a ground type. We are quad weak. We do not have levitate, even though we are technically levitating. Magnemite, Thunder Wave. Wing attack, Donphan. Wow, that did nothing. Nick Daniels, thank you so much for the follow. Ooh, that missed. Rollout. Oh, that's perfect. We resist that. Okay, we don't resist that. He actually targeted our flying type. That's terrifying. Thunder Wave has 100% accuracy in this generation, so Moltres is now guaranteed paralyzed. Perfect. What could possibly go wrong? I don't like you saying those words. Those words terrify me. Magnemite, we can keep Magnemite in. We need to kill this Donphan because it's currently spamming rollout. If we don't kill it now, it's going to just roll out all the way through our Crobat. Yup, we have one turn to kill it. Get a Magnemite! That did jack shit. Shadow Rush, okay. Alright, Magnemite, use Spark on Moltres. Crobat's gonna go down this turn unless rollout misses. We gotta hope rollout misses. Nope. Alright, Crobat goes down. That's really unfortunate. Alright. Nidoking. Okay, that's a lot of damage on Moltres. Moltres speed rose sharply. Means nothing. Oh, Shadow Rush. Actually. Nidoking, why? Oh no, not the fourth hit rollout. It's gonna kill something again. Oh no, it's not, because it's not very effective. Magnemite, please, I need you to come through. Thank you, Magnemite. Magnemite actually going crazy? Goldie. All right. Shadow Rush. That's so fine. All right, Magnemite did its job. Magnemite actually did its job. Go Magnemite. I was rooting for Donphan. Why are you rooting for the Donphan? All right, so here's what we do now. Nidoking's in Hyper Mode. War Turtle, we Rapid Spin on Moltres. Shadow Rush on the Goldeen. He's my boy. Oh, that'll do it. All right, critical hit Goldeen. Goodbye. Rapid Spin will deal like a pittance of damage. Yeah. Moltres is paralyzed. No Kings in hyper mode. War Turtle will rapid spin, and we will start throwing Premier Balls. It's only in yellow, but I don't care. I want this fire chicken. All right, we got 45 Pokeballs to work with. You guys ready to try and catch a fire chicken? If we don't catch it this time, I will just go on without it. But I will give it a genuine try. You have to leave in 10 minutes. Oh, good nuggets. But I will give it a genuine shot to try and catch this Moltres. Okay. It's in red. It's shadow rushing, which is not good. It can only shadow rush a couple more times before it kills itself. So we have 44 Pokeballs and limited time. I might need to swap out War Turtle to convince the AI to shadow rush less. No, it looks like it's just picking moves at random. Don't know how the AI particularly works in this games. Yeah, but whenever I can watch your streams, I will. Thank you so much, Nuggets. That means a lot. One. Nope. We are getting the one. We are getting ones, though, at the very least. That's something to work with. Fire spin. What else am I streaming on? YouTube and Twitch. I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Alright, War Turtle in the Vortex. Call. Alright. Come on. One. Nope. Broke free of the ball. Didn't even get a one turn that time. Pow, I'm over here. How's it going, Kelso, on the YouTube side? 3 platforms? That seems like a lot to manage. I'm able to look at like 3 chats at the same time, thanks to, what is it? Restream, so it's pretty nice. I'm able to watch it at the same time. If I had 3 monitors, it'd be a lot easier. I need to get a 3rd monitor at some point soon. Probably like a vertical monitor. All right, come on, Moltres. One. Nope. Just another one. I'm gonna do that mashing method again. Just because it was funny. Because the mashing method, we actually got up to 3. You know what? I'm gonna mash. I'm gonna mash like it's Mario Party. Nope, didn't work. It was a one-time. It was a one-time. One-time thing. Paralyzed and can't move. Okay, that's good. I think it's like the 2nd time that's actually happened this entire time. Come on. One. Nope. Come on, you bald fire chicken. Shadow Rush, not great. That's really bad that it did that much damage to Magby. Oh, that thing is on 1 health. All right. Moltres has enough HP to... It actually can't Shadow Rush again. If this thing Shadow Rushes again, we cannot catch Moltres. It's at 1 HP. It's at 1 HP in a dream. We've done our best. We have done our best to try and catch Moltres. Nope, that's it. That's it. No Moltres for us. Ryder Soch has denied us of our Moltres. All right, let's go back and heal. Rip Fire Chicken. Rip Fire Chicken, Pokesatsu on the YouTube side. All right, let's go back and heal because our team is so heavily damaged. So we've missed out on 2 legendary, or 1 legendary and 1 mythical. Very unfortunate. It's a randomizer, so I'm sure we'll see other cool stuff. Yeah, I'm sure. Our first Pokemon that we had a chance to catch was a Scizor that actually learned Metal Claw. It actually learned a Steel-type move, and we missed it because we killed it with a Rollout with a Zoomerl. Bro needs running shoes. Yeah, he doesn't go very fast, does he? Kind of just, like, walks at a brisk pace. Ooh, free item. I was gonna say if there was an Ultra Ball in this chest, I was gonna cry. If there was an Ultra Ball in that chest, I was gonna cry. With it being a randomizer, I was gonna be so sad. I was gonna be so genuinely sad. Imagine, right? Oh my god. It doesn't appear to open from this side. So I can only leave from that side, but I have to run my happy ass all the way back this way. Would have turned into the you know what? I did save recently, so if that ended up being a like a Master Ball or something. Nick Daniels, thank you so much for the game controller. I genuinely really appreciate that. If that happened to be like a Master Ball or something, I would have reloaded. This would have become the Moltres stream. This would have become the Moltres stream. No problem trying to figure out the randomizer now. It took me like a solid 2 hours. It took me like a solid 2 hours to figure out the randomizer for this game. I used the, there's the randomizer, and then there's the hacking tool for this game. There's a beta Windows variant, which is the one that I use to randomize this. I had to get the ISO. I had to get the file for this game. Oh, we didn't have to run our way all the way back there. It was just right here. Not PokeHacks. It was called, what was it? It was literally called, I just go to my downloads. Give me 1 second here. It was called the Gale of Darkness tool. It's literally just called the Gale of Darkness tool. There's one for Windows, and there's one for OS X. I go by he, him nuggets. I have the OG file, but didn't know you could randomize like the OG games. Yeah. The Gale of Darkness tool lets you randomize like everything, including base stats and moves and everything. Do we just fight all of these guys? I feel like we should fight all of these guys. Take us that long. Radillion Machamp. Rock Grass. Rock Grass is such an interesting type combination because there's very few things it's actually weak to. I think Bug is one of them. Spark Machamp, and we will wing attack Machamp. Super effective. Not enough to knock him out immediately. Seismic Toss is terrifying because that might just outright. Oh, he didn't target our. Didn't target our Steel type. Board, thank you so much for the follow. And they really hate Crobat. All right, Champ goes down. Swap Magnemite out. Let's go Magby. Let's get some XP for Magby. Wing attack the Cradily. It'll do neutral damage because it's a rock type, but it's what we've got to work with. Same type attack bonus plus the fact that we have a sharp beak on Crobat will do as the most damage that we have in our moveset. It'll do more than Bite at the very least. And it doesn't seem like it has a rock type move. Because it's just using Constrict. Well, now it's Burn, so it's not going to do any damage to us. Ooh, we have Fire Punch on Magby now. It's fantastic. Oh, crit. There we go. It's good to check all of these trainers because literally any of them could have a Shadow Pokemon. So just skipping one of these trainers means you just skip out on a potential Shadow Pokemon. Like, completely. Which, unfortunately, means you just end up fighting every trainer in the game. This guy looks terrifying. Camerupt and Metagross. So if he has a Shadow, it'll be the Camerupt. Let's see what we got. Shadow. Yep, and that's why we fight them. Now we have access to a Shadow Camerupt. Would have preferred the Metagross, all things considered. Let's get the Camerupt. Oh, he's finding it odd that the devs gave Crobat an underbite in its 3D model. It looks so gross. I dislike how gross. I genuinely dislike how gross Crobat looks. Like, we love him anyway, but Crobat is genuinely a gross little man. Takedown is not fantastic. Yeah, well, goodbye, Magby. Unfortunately, Crobat, they gave him just like they gave Crobat like the ugliest model, and we love Crobat anyway, but like, he is a gross little man. Beetle King! Confusion. Why did I swap it a poison type into the guy with confusion? Why did I have two poison types into the guy with confusion? What am I doing? Am I a Pokemon trainer or am I dumb? Might need to go back and heal. Alright, we have a chance to catch Camerupt now at the very least. We will Shadow Rush while we have that active. Snag Ball. See if we can catch ourselves a Camerupt. 2, 3. One try. We'll take that. Porygon. Traced Poison Point. That's not fantastic. Wow, a crit and Metagross tanked that. That's a lot of damage for confusion. fight. I think this is neutral because Steel resists Dark in this generation, doesn't it? Yeah. Steel resists in this all the way up to... Steel resists Dark and Ghost all the way up to, what, Gen 6? This is Gen 3. It's quite a ways away to go. Oh, it's a Plusle. Porygon trying to recover at full HP. Smart. Alright, kill the Plusle. Oh my god, it flies. The poor thing. Thinking Gen 4 or 5 when it stopped resisting, but I could be wrong. It's some generation, like, I think it's Gen 6. I think it's Gen 6. Don't quote me on that. It might be, it's either Gen 5 or Gen 6 where Steel stops resisting Ghost and Dark. It was a pretty heavy nerf to Steel, all things considered. All right, Shadow Rush. All right, we need to go back and heal now. What game is this? This is Pokemon Colosseum. A game that I struggle to believe is almost 20 years old now. All right, let's go back and heal. Marissa, thank you so much for the follow. Cameron, thank you so much for the follow. Do we want to swap out the Pokemon in our party? We don't need Wartortle in our party anymore. Brandon Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. So we've got Glalie with a Twisted Spoon. We can move you out. Magby for Camerupt? We could do that. Let's see what Magby's heart is at. Let's actually see what Magby's heart is at first, because no, not you. Because we want to see how close Magby is to okay, yeah, Magby is ready to undo the final lock to its heart, so we could actually just bench him for now. So we'll take Camerupt for now. That is the better choice. So we just want... That'll give us more options later on what we want our team to be when it comes to, like, a non-shadow Pokemon. Ryder Darrid. Hitmonlee and Persian. It's gonna be difficult to find times to throw out Glalie just because it's a pure ice type. And pure ice type is just kind of a bad type, all things considered. But we will do our best to find times where we can throw out Glalie to make it work. Because I do like Glalie. I need to swap around my party so Magnemite isn't the first one out. Magnemite's door to the heart is almost open already. Pokey Landon, thank you so much for the follow. Hitmonlee should go down in 1. That's good. Piloswine. Because it was gonna bug me, I looked it up and you were correct. It was Gen 6. That Steel lost its resistance to Ghost and Dark. I thought it was Gen 6. I had a feeling it was Gen 6 because of, there was, I remembered it purely because of fairy types. I remembered it because of, that was the generation that, with the introduction of fairy types, and there was a lot of shifting around of the power balances because Gen 5 Dragon was so powerful. I didn't see what it used. Oh, it used Payday. Like, Gen 5 Hydreigon was extremely good. Oh, Nidoking came to its senses. Did it come to its senses naturally? I didn't know it could do that. I was just going to abuse the fact that it was in hyper mode. For those curious, hyper mode isn't exactly a fully terrible thing to use in this game. While it does mean you lose the turn that you originally started with when you attack with that Pokemon, hyper mode basically gives you a near 100% crit chance with Shadow Rush. So it's very good for taking down Pokemon that have been stacking their defense. Plus, Shadow Rush isn't not very effective against anything. And Nidoking also is an angry bitch who just always he's just always angry. He's just always in a fever pitch. He's just very mad. So if we use Shadow Rush now, it'll likely crit. Ow. Let's see. Did we get a crit? You prove me right? Yep. Unfortunately, one thing that does suck is that it persists after battle, so it will stay in hyper mode. All right, let's swap around our party a little bit. Tiffany, thank you so much for the follow. Let's try camera. What does hyper mode do? So the turn that you lose access, the turn that your Pokemon goes into hyper mode, it loses its turn in the same way that you would lose turn if you had like Truant or something. On top of that, you Shadow Rush gains an exceedingly high crit rate, like a near 100% chance. It's kind of crazy. It's supposed to thematically make your Pokemon disobey you sometimes. I've never had it happen. I don't think it can actually happen in this game. I don't know about Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. What you can do in the main use of hyper mode is your Pokemon goes into hyper mode and you use Call, and that lowers makes it come back to its senses, and that lowers the darkness in its heart, and that lets you get it back to being a non-Shadow Pokemon faster, which your Pokemon cannot level up when it's a Shadow Pokemon. It may disobey if you use anything other than Shadow Rush like a regular attack move. I did not know that. Maybe because I only used Shadow Rush when it was in its angry mode. It does happen, but it's just rare. I've had Pokemon disobey me a few times when I played this as a kid. So yeah, it must be. There it is. And it also happens very commonly, unfortunately. So here, if I use Call, that'll get him out of his mode, and that purple bar will decrease, and we need that bar to be at 0 for me to open the door to his heart. What Pokemon game? This is Pokemon Colosseum. This is in... It hurts for me to say it. This is an older Pokemon game that came out on the GameCube. This is back when it only went up to Gen 3. Hurts for me to think about this. This is considered an older Pokemon game now. It still looks so good for its time. It was so good. Michael, thank you so much for the follow. All right, bite speed. Critical hit bite. We'll take out Baltoy. That's good. Poor guy fell on his face. What's a Shadow Rush from a camera up to? A lot. Oh my god. Such an underrated game. It's so good, and it gets a lot of replayability now that I'm using a randomizer on it. Now that I've randomized the Pokemon and I don't know what's coming. Now that I don't know what the Pokemon will actually be, I love this game even more because I have no idea what's going to be. Like, I have no idea what shadow Pokemon we get to run into, and that makes it all the more fun. We missed our I don't know if you were here earlier. We missed our chance on a Shadow Moltres that we tried for like an hour on. Oh, I'm so sad about that Shadow Moltres. Metal Powder. We have like 7 of those now. Dragon Fang. Okay. I know, bro. I've been playing since Gen 2 was new on the Game Boy Color. I'm only 28, but I feel so old. TM40. Dive Ball. 2 Dive Balls. Okay, if we run into a water type, that's not terrible. What's TM40? Sleep Talk. Not very useful. What's my team right now? Sure. I'll show the team. Team is Camerupt, Crobat, Glalie, Magnemite, Nidoking in Hyper Mode, and Altaria. Magnemite's door to his heart is almost fully... Magnemite's door to his heart is open right now. We just need to get far enough into the game that we can open its heart. Nicki Minaj, thank you so much for the follow. We just need to get... Yeah, we just need to get far enough in the game that we can actually open the door to the heart. And then Magnemite will gain a ton of levels and likely evolve. Which will be very, very nice. Who's at the front of our party? Camerupt, Crobat... It's fine. I want Crobat to gain as much levels as possible because that'll help Crobat maintain its viability all the way through the game. Golem and Elekid. Like, yeah, these are not the Pokemon you would run into in this point. Generally, the first Pokemon thrown out is the one that's always a Shadow Pokemon. So, if they have a Shadow Pokemon, it's going to be this Golem, but it doesn't look like it. Unless they throw out a Shadow Pokemon later in the fight. Why did I just Wing Attack an Electric type? Am I smart? No. Did half its health. Yep, paralyzed. That was dumb of me. Oh, he punched him. Rock Throw. Might need to swap out Golbat here. Oh, no. Went on Camerupt. Alright, Elekid's out. Let's hope Static doesn't trigger. Okay, good. Oh, it triggered after the fact. Never mind. Unlucky me. Oh, Charmeleon. Why does he look so smooth? Why does Charmeleon look so smooth? I don't like it. Model looks very smooth as opposed to how... Why explosion? Every time there's a Golem, it uses explosion. Every single time we've run into a Golem. I should just remember this. It'd be low-key hilarious if we ran into a Shadow Magikarp or Shadow Feebas. I'd be so sad if it was a Shadow Magikarp, but Shadow Gyarados would make me very happy, however. Alright, well, she wiped the field with Explosion. So, GG to the fight. There's no Pokemon left on the field. We should probably go back and heal real fast. Yeah, we need to go back because there's a Cypher admin over there. Luckily, it won't be too far of a run because it's just like right over here. They gave us a midpoint heal. Wasn't this one, was it? It was the one behind. Yeah, it was the one behind. All right, this way. Be nice if we had a run button in this game, but we can only like very slightly jog. There it is. Let's also save while we're here, just to be smart. God forbid something happen and we just, like, crash. Hey, Vic, hope it's going well. Can't watch the stream tonight. Oh, good, chilling. I thank you just for stopping by. It means the world to me. let's get going towards that Cypher admin that we saw. What's my team? Team is Glalie, Golbat. Here, let me just pull it up. Crobat, Camerupt, Glalie, Magnemite, Nidoking, Altaria. That is the current team. Do I have Magnemite up front? No, I have Camerupt. There's a Cypher admin, which has me feeling like we're getting closer. Maybe she'll have a Shadow Pokemon. Cypher Peon, not an admin. Have a good night. You have a good one too, Chillin. Loudred and Cradilly. This is the second Cradilly we've run into. I'm just glad it's not a Golem. Alright, Loudred. Let's take out the Loudred. It's a higher level. Speed. Howl. Okay, Howl is the attack stat of both him and his partner. Oh, no, it doesn't in this generation. This generation, it's only the one Pokemon. That must have been a change they made to Howl in a different generation. I don't know what generation they would have changed that in. Oh, the little Loudred is so stubby. Why is Loudred so stubby? Oh, poor Bellsprout. Critical hit on Cradilly. Ingrain. Heal itself. Should still go down in one more Shadow Rush crit. And Wing Attack will be enough to take out Bellsprout. Cool. This fight should be over. I almost got a complete Gen 1 and 3 living dex. I need only do Pokemon Colosseum and bonus disc. I find the bonus disc such an interesting thing because the bonus disc only came out in North America. Like, the bonus disc was only a North American thing, and it's... like, I find that strange that they basically only gave a Jirachi to, yeah, but it has Jirachi. And you can get Jirachi once per save file. So if you start this game, get Jirachi, then reset this game, you can get Jirachi from the bonus disc again. You get Jirachi as many times as you want. As opposed to like the Pokewalker, whatever it was. Japan disc has Celebi? Is that true? I didn't know that. I don't know anything about a Japan disc. Alright, I am horribly lost. I was hoping that Cypher Peon was going to lead us to where we needed to go. But it doesn't look like this direction actually leads towards anything. That or I am blind, which is entirely possible. Nope, definitely cut off. Alright, so this is a bust. This area is a bust. So that's good to know. So I think a few Cypher Peons have Shadow Pokemon, but I'm not sure which. Yeah, I don't have any memorization of which trainers have Shadow Pokemon. This is a difficult dungeon. There's a lot of guys here. Let's check down here. I think it's both. Let's go up here. Maybe up here. I don't think I've explored this way. I hear Mirror Beast music. Having a good time. Not gonna have Ludicolo this time around, though. Yeah, woo, it's about time, darlings. I'm so frightfully tired of waiting for you. Stop the music. No, wait, the music, the best part. Oh, why'd you stop the music? Kept me waiting for so long, I decided to work up a little perspiration. But why, you have been busy being naughty and messing up our plans. Mirabee freaking rules. I love Mirabee. This is such a hilarious character that they decided, and then they did nothing with after this game, and I'm so sad about it. I wish they brought Mirabee back at some point. All right, let the music play. Why'd you turn off the music if you're letting the music play? Cypher admin, Mirabee. Ah! Ah! Oh, God! That's terrifying! That's not what Mirabee usually has! That's not what Mirabee usually has! I think I preferred when he had Ludicolo! Chat, I preferred when he had Ludicolo! Who do we even target first? I guess we'll target the Lugia. I love his battle theme in Gale of Darkness. He's fantastic. Oh my god. I was hoping it was the Shadow Lugia. I'll be real with you. I'm sad neither of these are a Shadow Pokemon. He has a Shadow Pokemon, but neither of these are it. Bro threw out 2 legendaries to start. Mirror Y. All right, Latios is down. Magikarp next, yeah, right. Sunkern. Lapras, okay. Gust. Shadow Rush on the Lugia. How dare he use my favorite legendary against me? Alright. About 2 or 3 more hits for Lapras and it'll go down. Gust is not very terrifying. Luckily, it doesn't seem like this Lugia has anything actually scary that it can use. Body Slam from this Lapras is kind of scary because it can paralyze us. Emmanuel 504, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, Lugia's down. Bye, Lugia. Oh, it just dies. It just outright dies. It falls over and dies. Rapidash. Kind of glad that's not the Shadow Pokemon. We're gonna take out this Lapras. I want this thing dead. Just because the risk of something like Aurora Beam hitting us or Icy Wind. Fire Spin. All right, so far Mirabee's had like a stacked team, a way more stacked team than his Ludicolo team. Which is weird to say, because his Ludicolo team's normally very terrifying. All right, Altaria. Oh, Altaria's Door to the Heart's been opened. Or ready to be opened, I should say. Shadow Rush, Rapidash, Wing Attack, Lapras. Takashi Haru, thank you so much for the follow. All right, what do we got? It's a Wingull. It's a Shadow Wingull. Get a Lugia, Latios, Rapidash, Lapras, and a Shadow Wingull. Oof. We just got very unlucky on how his team wanted. Fun fact, if you ever come across Jump Up in this game, if you look at the shadow on the ground, the cotton balls are square-shaped. Is it? Josephine, thank you so much for the follow. right, Rapidash is down. All right, let's try and catch this dumb little Wingull. I want the, even if I'm not happy about the Wingull, I want the Wingull. I may not be happy about it, but I want it anyway. Collector, you see. It may die here. Oh, the Pokemon disobeyed. Ignored orders and attacked the opposing trainer. He's hitting Mirror B! He hit Mirror B! Altaria! I've never seen it before. Damn, Meowin. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Just hit Mirror B. Is that legal? Anime JJ, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if we can I don't know if we can send Altaria to court. Can we send Altaria to court and like make Altaria defend themselves is the question. We sold the Wingull, so that's good. We've damaged Mirror B and took his Pokemon, so I think we kind of won here. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense for us to get a Shadow Lugia here, huh? Alright. Oh, and I'm not giving up our Shadow Pokemon plan. Let's go escape. And he just runs away. He Naruto runs away. Alright, we have to rescue Plusle. Attacking trainers, stealing other trainers' Pokemon. This game is wild. It's a fantastic Pokemon game, and one of the reasons why it's one of my favorite Pokemon games. I wouldn't say it's outright my favorite, but it is definitely one of them. I don't know if... 3 TM43s. Hold on. Trick. 3 Trick TMs. I just don't know if hitting Plusle will force us out of here. EN file. EN file P on the cover. Purification of Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are fighting machines created by closing the door to their hearts. The process of restoring a Shadow Pokemon back to its original state is known as purification. Exactly how a Shadow Pokemon is purified is unclear, but there appear to be several causes. We must eliminate reaction to these factors and create Shadow Pokemon that will never revert back to their original form, to their original purified form. All this over a Plusle. A Plusle animated at about 15 frames per second. Get Silver, we're all unharmed, that's good enough. Even that Mirror B's been driven out thanks to Gold. Is that Plusle feeling hungry out of relief? Alright, Gold, let's quit this moldy cavern. Get out of here. Do a great deal. If you were even a bit later, Plusle could have been made a Shadow Pokemon. The Plusle is jumping. Gold, could you take my Plusle with you? Plusle is saying it wants to help you too. Is the gift Pokemon randomized? We've got a cute and brave addition to our party. Plusle was transferred to the PC. Let's check if that's actually a Plusle. Which reminds me, Gold, I need your PDA number. Oh, and that Pokemon Digital Assistant. Yeah, the PDA. Gave Duking the PDA number. Perfect. I'll be in touch as soon as we discover anything. We need to check if that's like actually a Plusle. At our at whatever location we can, because I don't know if gift Pokemon changed. Oh, we need to check with the fortune teller apparently. Altaria was like, "How dare you give us a Shadow Wingull instead of a Shadow Lugia?" Yeah. I really would have liked a Shadow Lugia, even if it wasn't the design that I really liked for Shadow Lugia. Not all as well. I can feel the presence of black auras coming from Shadow Pokemon. There's nothing but that eludes the notice of my fortune telling. The key to freeing Pokemon from the black aura is to the north. Agate Village. We finally get to the point where we can start to free our Pokemon. If Grandpa would know something, let's go see him, Gold. Alright, let's go to Agate Village. Navigate. Whatever. A lush green town that is peacefully populated by old former ace trainers. I wonder if the grandpa's Pokemon's going to be randomized too. It's cool that all the old people in this town are supposed to be like former ace trainers. I really like that aspect. I also think this is one of the prettiest Pokemon towns ever made. How it's just like a very pretty green town with a lot of waterfalls. I like it. I love the design of this place. Pokemon storage. It's not... It's not a Plusle anymore. It's a Poliwhirl. It's not a Plusle anymore. It's a Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl has joined the party at a whopping level 13. All right. So we need to visit her grandpa wherever the hell he is. Gotta go find him. Well, hello, Lotad. I hope that, you know what? Actually, before we do anything, I have a fantastic idea. Love to see this game get remade for Switch. I would love that too. It's blue? No, blue is a Poliwrath. Yuki knows what's gonna happen. All right, bye Plusle. Bye Plusle. Why did I remind you? Oh, 7. A good Pokemon just tossed out. He wasn't a good Pokemon. He was level 13. Everything's level 37 at this point. He's level 13. We would never have used him. Good Pokemon tossed out. Oh my god. I will never get tired of that joke. That joke... I have one joke that lands every time. Could have been leveled on what? The trainers that are 20 levels higher than it? Blue Shard, Max Potion, Soul Dew? Soul Dew? I'll buy one Soul Dew? Sure, if I ever find a Latios or Latios. If the user face deletes the PP of the final move, a star piece for $10,000. Ultra Balls. Excite Sense, a scent that pleases Pokemon. Vivid Scent, a scent that greatly pleases Pokemon. Give me all this. Hello guys, this stream is a solo Poliwhirl run. You're never getting a solo Poliwhirl run. Sorry to say, it's not happening. I don't care about Poliwhirl. I don't have enough connection to Poliwhirl that I would want to do a solo Poliwhirl run. At least no time recently. I'm gonna keep our contraband items, because that's funny. Does Soldew sell? Okay, I was about to say, does Soldew sell for 200? Or like more than 200, because then we could just have infinite money. Ultra Balls. Just want more. Well, you just release it so it's locked in? I don't know about that. Alright, we have a place where we can get Ultra Balls now. I'm very happy about that. How much does a star piece sell for? 4,800, I think is like 4,800 to 5,000. I'm pretty sure. Like one of the like between that much. I think we need to go this way. is the entrance to the Relic Forest. They say that Celebi visits there. Celebi is not in this forest. Celebi is a shadow Pokemon. We killed Celebi. Or actually, Celebi killed themselves earlier. Sorry, but no one except the villager is allowed through. If you're sightseeing, please do it elsewhere. No, let me through. Not infinite money glitch. Yeah, I was hoping for infinite money glitch earlier. I thought we had infinite money glitch earlier in the run, but we did not. The randomizer seems to plan around for that. Randomizer does seem to plan around for the understanding of an infinite money glitch. And I'm very sad about it. This does not look like something you could run up. This looks like just like a flat 45-degree slope, but it's how you get up here. We need to find chat. Oh, we're gonna leave chat behind. Bye, chat. We need to find her parents. I don't know where they live though. MC got leg. Do they live in this house with the? Yes, they do. The house with the tree. Grandpa Egan. Grandma Bleh? Is her name Grandpa? Oh, Bella. I thought that said her name was Grandma Bleh. Oh, how frightful. Thank you for saving our granddaughter. But why would anyone want to harm chat? Grandma Bleh. I was so confused. Help, there's trouble. Egan, it's a serious situation when the outsiders went into Relic Forest. All right, we gotta watch a fight. Oh, Grandpa's moving. Naming my child Bleh. Oh god. Keeping the Pokemon Center door open like that. Catch flies. Oh, Cypher Peons. Alright, Cypher Peon Dovin. Sunkern. Aw. Anorith. Look how cute Anorith looks. Camera up to Crobat. Alright, we're going to immediately kill this Sunkern. Goodbye. This Sunkern is not long for this world. Lowest base stat total of like any Pokemon. Goodbye. It didn't even give that much XP. Camerupt is pissed. Alright, let's call Camerupt in just so we attack Cassandra. I love Anorith so much. He's a good little boy. Camerupt's eyes get like veins whenever he starts screaming an attack out, and I'm kind of not a fan of it. It's the same thing that happens with Venusaur. Venusaur gets like veins on its eyes whenever it starts like using an attack. And Camerupt has like the same problem. Need eye drops. It's so sad that we have to do that to Anorith. It's such a cute Pokemon. Ouchies. Got $1,000. That's enough for another Ultra Ball. I think there's one more Cypher Peon in here. Silton. Murkrow and Wigglytuff. Look at how tiny Murkrow's neck is. Murkrow's neck is like a string. It's like a string cheese. Let's see if I can just hit Murkrow so I can show you guys again. Crobat, hurt Murkrow so I can show everyone how thin its neck is. Look at it. Can't even support its head. I refuse to believe. defense curl. Might be good if we went into hyper mode here. Drac, I see the like on the live. Thank you so much. And there goes Murkrow. I mean, it is holding, so I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't hold too well. You know what I mean? Sable. Wigglytuff missed. We'll call. Just because we're getting access to being able to actually get you out of hyper mode relatively soon. Or not hyper mode, being a shadow Pokemon relatively soon. We'll be able to actually purify you after this cutscene that's coming up. Or it's not really, it's kind of a cutscene. I wonder what speedruns of this game look like now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if there's like speedrun tech for this game. Might have to look into that later on today. Roadblock attempt failed. I love looking into like the history of speedrun stuff, so I watch like of course Summoning Salt and Abysoft. So I will like absolutely look at that later now that I'm thinking about it. Sandslash. Sandslash looks tiny. Is it just me, or Sandslash like a little tiny guy? Sandslash looks like it should be a lot bigger, but it's just like a little tiny guy. So, drink here. We did miss out on a Shuppet earlier in this run, so we could have had a Bayonet, but we lost access to it. Will-O-Wisp sucks. I do like how cute Sandslash looks, though. Sandslash only goes to about a person's waist, maybe 3 to 4 feet. Really? Is it that small? Is Sandslash actually that small? That's crazy to think about. There are speedruns for this game. I'll definitely need to take a look at it. I know that Beedrill is like 3 feet. Celebi! You're right there! I know, Beedrill is like 3 feet, which a 3-foot bee is terrifying to think about. For all of you guys just like thinking about what is some of the most terrifying things you've ever thought about, you could just go to like Australia, or just like a 3-foot. Just think about like a 3-foot bee. It's terrifying. Don't hurt Celebi. I don't have a choice. Official Pokedex 3 foot 3 inches. Damn. Griffin Tipple, thank you so much for the follow. We missed our chance at a Shadow Celebi earlier. I'm so sad about it. It would have been so funny to purify Shadow Celebi with a Celebi. Any percent no snag category? That's funny. I'll have to look into speedruns of this game later today. I'm very sad we missed out on Shadow Celebi, though. Shadow Celebi would have been really funny. It wouldn't have been strong because Celebi's not a very strong Pokemon, all things considered. But it would have been nice to have. We only had 5 Pokeballs, though, at the time. You can find him later in the game with Mirror B, I think. It was, oh, wow. Needle King and Altaria are in Hyper Mode. It was just like a basic trainer that had the Shadow Celebi. It was because this game's randomizer settings. Peppino and Anton, thank you so much for the follow. And how's it going? Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Doing well. Oh, poor Celebi. Ah, man, Celebi gets no XP. King's heart is almost purified. King would be a lot better if we had some if we had some TMs for it. Nidoking is interesting because it gets access to moves like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and a bunch of other stuff. This does have Double Kick now. Like, for some reason, this weird Pokemon gets access to a bunch of, like, really strange moves, and its special attack is fairly high. I should swap out Crobat. Ow. Crobat's not going to do any damage when burned. For those curious and may not know this about the burn status effect, burn has a secret effect that cuts your attack stat in half whenever you're burned. So that's part of the reason Wing Attack is doing so little damage. I think it's interesting that they just never explain that. That paralysis cuts your speed to 1/4. At least in this generation, it cuts it to 1/4. In modern generations, it cuts it down to a half. I feel like poison should do the same, put a special attack instead. As long as it's regular poison. I would hate for toxic to do that. Imagine toxic being able to ramp up in damage every turn, but still be able to lower your special attack. That'd be kind of crazy. That was one of the reasons why I like the chilled, like, I think it was like chilled or something in Pokemon Legends Arceus, because it actually did lower a Frostburn. It was like Frostburn or something in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It did lower your special attack by half, and they just never kept that mechanic, and I don't know why. It was so cool. It was such an interesting buff to ice types. And I'm sad they didn't keep that buff to ice types, because it would have made ice a lot more usable, but they just decided not to keep it. Alright, the Sand Slash should go down in like 1 or 2 more hits. Bright Scales, thank you so much for the follow. Alright. Glalie has so many polygons. Glalie's Gen 2, isn't it? I think Glalie's Gen 2. Or no, it's Gen 3, isn't it? Never mind. Thinking about it. Maybe? I don't know. Gen 3, I think. Yeah, I think it's Gen 3, because Snorunt evolution, right? Hoenn, yeah. Thought about that for a second. I have, like... I feel like I have a strange memory of seeing it in Pokemon Stadium, but that's impossible, so... Don't take me for a fool. Have you know, I was once hailed as the most powerful trainer. Isn't all either. I have a comrade with whom I've been through thick and thin. This is the first Pokemon I got, and it's been with me forever since. Does he still have a Pikachu, even though it's been randomized? Cypher Peon Scrub. Rapidash. Celio! It's not a Pikachu anymore, it's a Celio. This Pikachu's supposed to lose the fight. I wonder if the fight is still scripted for him to lose. Oh no. Is that Gandalf? Yeah, Gandalf has a Celio. It's matching in the oh no. So here's the problem, chat. In this fight, it's scripted that Old Man Gandalf here has a Pikachu, and the Pikachu's supposed to lose the fight to the Shadow Pokemon because, oh no, Shadow Pokemon are like fighting machines. The problem is, the Pokemon are randomized, and the Celio knows rest. So, this could go on for a while. Oh wait, it knows Snore! Wait, it can attack while sleeping! Wait, that's crazy. Wait a minute, that's crazy. Wait, it's got a real moveset. It's still losing. Celio woke up, and it used rest again. Since when did you get a Rapidash? It's not my Rapidash. This is an NPC battle that is a required fight that we just have to watch. We're just required to watch this fight. Luckily, it is get comfy, I guess. I could speed it up. I could speed this up if we want me to. I wonder what he's gonna do when he wakes up. Yes. Do we want... But this is hilarious. Do we want me to speed this up? What is... what is chat's vote? Oh no, hail! He's changed the weather. I'm good either way. I'll give it like another minute. I want to watch it in real time. All right, we'll let it play out because Rapidash is almost dead anyway. Oh, what's going on? We're watching a required NPC fight. Why are you using Snore when you're not even rested? All right, at least it used Hail. Yeah, Gen 3, we got them. Gen 4, we got Frost last. We can win this. So, what happens if Celio wins? He's not supposed to. He's supposed to lose. Did they program for that? What? What's the business that this game goes with when the Pikachu wins? Old Man Jenkins dance on it. It'll be interesting to see if they program for the old man to win. I'm very curious. And I hope I saved recently. Everyone goes home and the game's over. The Shadow Rush is good because that means it'll kill itself faster. Imagine getting stalled. He's actually getting stalled. The hail stopped. Oh, what a horrible turn for the hail to stop. This is why competitive players hate stall, by the way. Because he's just getting rest stalled. Can't do anything about it. Rapidash loses. Dead horse. Okay, no, so it plays out exactly the same. The dialogue stays the exact same. How dare you, you'll never get away with this. How dare you lose, you'll never get away with this. And now we have to fight him. Pupitar. Wailord. I figured that would have happened. It was interesting to see because it could have. There was many ways that could have gone. You know what I mean? That's a fat Wailord. Let's take out this Wailord. Imagine just summoning a whale in the middle of a forest. Like, that won't cause problems. Did I keep a fire ground type in on a water type? You know what, Camera? My bad. You know what? I'll take the fault for that one, King. My bad, boss. Would you believe it? I think that might be my bad. Damn, that would have been a cool Easter egg to find. Yeah, it would have been cool if for some reason they were just like, oh, shit, I lost, so I guess I'm leaving. Don't know if I'm crazy, but you look lower resolution. Oh. think I am. I can double check. No, looks the exact same. Rock slide is gonna hurt. Ow. But you're still streaming? Yeah, I'm still streaming, Nuggets. How's it going? Let's call on Nidoking. Nidoking's close to being free from free in the heart. Spin. It's a lot of XP. Tentacruel. I wonder if it's still going to be a Rapidash. Because this guy, we do get a chance to catch this guy's shadow Pokemon. I wonder if it's actually still going to maintain being a Rapidash. If it is a Rapidash, that's not, it's not great, it's not terrible. We have fire type already. We have 2 fire types already. Bubble Beam. It's probably targeting Magnemite, yeah. Magnemite will be very good once it evolves. Right now, it's just very weak. Thrash, please don't target Magnemite. No, I really wanted Spark to go off. I wanted that XP very badly. Just throw out Altaria. Been soon, by the way. It's all good. Blue Chicken. Sandstorm Rages. I don't like having to leave that Pupitar alive, but we don't have many things that can hit it right now. We do have Shadow Rush. We could probably Shadow Rush it right now and get some damage up on it, because we're in hyper mode. Spin. Alright, Tentacle goes down in 1 more turn. That's good. Dragon resisting water is always an interesting thing, so it's going to target Crobat. I always found it weird that Dragon resists fire, grass, and water, so it resists all the starting types. Critical hit. Alright, 1 more Shadow Rush and that Pupitar will go down. Kind of sad that Pupitar's not a Shadow Pokemon, because I would have loved a Tyranitar. Ow! Terry's in hyper mode. Pupitar's fatigued. Alright, we should be able to kill both of his Pokemon this turn. And we get to see what his Shadow Pokemon is. Let's see if it's still the Rapidash. Yep, still the Rapidash. Level 38. Alright, Shadow Rush on the Pupitar. Alright, Pupitar goes down. Yeah, it makes sense that Dragon would resist fire. I just didn't... Kind of weird that Dragon resists water as well. Let's Bite and Shadow Rush this thing. And hopefully it won't go down. Yeah, Bite does so little damage that it shouldn't be too much to worry about. I'm banking on this being a crit, which is a weird thing to say, but we're in hyper mode, so it should be a crit. Yeah. We use our basic Pokeballs on this. I don't want to use an Ultra Ball on Rapidash. I'll be perfectly honest. Dive Ball. Use a Dive Ball on a Rapidash. All right. Get in the ball. Nope. No dice, huh? Takedown. Oh, right. We need to be careful of this thing before it kills itself. Bite will be the last time we're able to hit it. Yep, now it's in the red. Premier ball. Call. Go. One. No. Don't know what Rapidash's capture rate is. Shadow Rush. You can only Shadow Rush or take down one more time before this thing goes down. Maybe 2 more times because it didn't do that much damage to Altaria. Kind of depends on the damage it deals next time. The recoil damage is based on the damage that it deals. So if it deals a lot of damage next time, it will die to either Takedown or Shadow Rush. I won't be too sad if we lose access to a Rapidash, but I'm more sad that we lost access to a Sizzle earlier in the run, quite honestly. 2, 3. Let's go. Got it. All right. Now we should get access to actually purifying our Pokemon. I've been instructed to capture Celebi. Why are you telling us this? But I have to immediately inform Dakif, who has gone to Mount Battle. Scrub, imagine losing, right? Oh, poor Pikachu. If your opponent was any ordinary Pokemon, you would have won, so that was a Shadow Pokemon. Thank you for helping us. We should go home for the time being. He dropped a file on the ground. You're not going to let us pick up the file? Straight up exposing him. But I couldn't very well let them have to wear those crooks. They said they were out to capture Celebi and destroy the Relic Stone. Might there be a connection between Celebi and the Relic Stone? Alright. Didn't we have a stone tablet? It had something about the relic carved onto it. Apparently the Rapidash was originally a Hitmontop. Yes. Originally, that Rapidash was a Hitmontop that had access to Triple Kick. It was a pretty decent Pokemon, all things considered. Go see an old man named Senelor. He lives near the Pokemon Pokemart down near the hill. Is the authority when it comes to Celebi. That is, if he remembers. Would be some like guy with a weird name like Senelor. You Senelor? This Senelor's house? Are you Senelor? No, you're telling me to how to open a door to the heart of the Pokemon. You are not Senelor. Here's Torchic. Give me the Torchic. Me when I'm staring at a wall. Sounds as if you two had quite the adventure. I hope Egan is feeling fine. Goes back to staring at the wall. Is this Senelor? Senelor? Oh, right. You wanted to see my dad. He's been getting pretty forgetful lately, though. I'm afraid he might not be much help to you. Oh, you're Egan's beloved Torchic. So you wanted to ask me, Senelor, about Celebi. Have no fear, no problem. Forget something that important? That's not going to happen. You get started with the Relic Forest. Relic is said to hold the power of time travel for Celebi. Mystical power is said to revive the most pleasant, most enjoyable memories of Pokemon. Nope, I think we're good. Just called me Wurmple. Hey, listen, man. Let's see if we're able to go to the, yeah, it looks like we can actually go to it now. So let's... How's our team doing? Do we need to heal? Yeah, we need to heal. Badly. Listen, young Marvin. Just out of curiosity, what's my favorite shiny Pokemon? Favorite shiny Pokemon, shiny Rayquaza. I know that's basic, but shiny Rayquaza is like the coolest shiny Pokemon. A hard stone and a black belt. Black belt is really interesting. I want that item. I'm going to put you in the party just so I can take the item off of you. And I'm going to take the hard stone off of this Wingle. Alright, let's get the items off these guys. Pokemon. Wingle. Items. Deposits. Items, deposits. Good. Let's get Magnemite. Jouet. Let's grab Totodile. You away. Let's grab War Turtle. You away. And let's grab Magby. Can I only catch Shadow Pokemon? Yes. In this game, you can only catch Shadow Pokemon. In Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, you can actually lure regular Pokemon out in very specific areas and capture them. That'll be interesting whenever we do the randomizer for that game. Can I catch wild? Not in this game. Ian File. Obtained Ian File. Ian File C is written on the cover. Celebi's power. The purification of Shadow Pokemon has several factors. Celebi appears to have the power to boost the purification process. Shadow Pokemon encounters the Celebi. It recalls how its heart was before it closed and reverts to its original form. The Relic Stone of Agate Village also appears to have the power to complete the purification process. These factors must be eliminated if the Shadow Pokemon are allowed to succeed. Okay. So we can't... I'm not sure why it's not letting us purify now. Maybe we need to go back to the house? Because I have a full team of Pokemon who can be purified at this point. And almost a Nidoking who can be purified. Do I need to hear more from this guy first? The Relic Forest theme is one of my absolutely favorites. It's so relaxing. I love the Relic Forest theme. Do I need to hear more from this guy? Let's see what this guy says after the dialogue that we've already read. To meet Celebi directly, you must use an item called a Time Flute. That is all one needs to bring Celebi to the Relic Forest. Alright, we need the Time Flute. Let's talk to these guys again. Which Pokemon game will allow you to catch wild Pokemon? If you're talking about games that look like this one, it would be Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Alright. Got the small tablet. There are words carved into the small tablet. Gold are the words. In Agate's mystic relic, Celebi's power shelters. A heart imprisoned by shadows since the last door shall be opened by the power within. I will leave that for you to determine for yourselves. PDA receives an email. I don't know why it made me walk forward just a little bit there. Gold's email. Emergency. Duke Pirate Town. Just got word that our people that mount battles under attack by a mysterious group of thugs. Can you please go help? We think it's the same group that Mirror B belongs to. How would I compare Gale of Darkness to this one? I never played Gale. I love Gale of Darkness even more than this game. I'll be perfectly honest. Like, I absolutely love Gale of Darkness. So this game gives you access to, just, if you haven't played Gale of Darkness originally, I would highly recommend playing it normally before you randomize it. But I absolutely adore it. It's also, you start out with an Eevee, is my favorite thing about it. Just start out with like a little regular Eevee. And later you get access to the stone evolutions. Like you very quickly get access to the stone evolutions. Now we can access the Door to the Heart. All right, and this is what it means to free a Pokemon from being a Shadow Pokemon. Totodile opened the door to its heart, regained the move Bite, and 3,000 XP. Elevated to 31. And Totodile is evolving. Oh, he's a little man. He went from being a dancy little boy to just like a little big man. He's all stanced up. Croconaw obtained a ribbon. Would you like to give a nickname to Croconaw? Have to name him Ken. We have no choice but to name all versions of this Pokemon Ken. Alright, there's a Pokemon that may open the door to its heart. Magnemite. Excited about this one. Alright. Magnemite opened the door to its heart. Gain the move Sonic Boom. 7,215 XP. Level 32. Wants to move to learn Lock On. No, we will not learn Lock On. Magnemite's evolving. And there's 3 of them. Got a Magneton. We'll keep him in the party for now, because he's going to be really useful to have an electric type. What do we name our Magneton? What do we think? What do we think about naming our Magneton? Magneto? Ben? I kind of like Ben. Kind of like just Ben. I kind of like just Ben. We're gonna go with Ben. War Turtle. Fenn's next. War Turtle opened the door to its heart, regained the move Water Gun and 6,000 XP. Wants to learn the move Protect. It's better than Withdraw. One thing I love about this game is any XP they would have gained as a Shadow Pokemon is gained after being purified. It's very nice. It's very nice that they don't just lose the XP. Alright, what do we name War Turtle? What do we name the little guy? What do we name this little man? Zen? Vinter? Brad. Turt. Kind of like Brad. I also like Barry. I'll give Rodney this one. We'll name this one Brad. I like the idea that we just give everything very generic names. Magby. Very happy about this one. Magby should evolve too. Having access to a fire type will be important. Gain the move Smokescreen. Not exactly the most important move. Sunny Day. Ooh, I wouldn't mind that over Leer. I wouldn't mind Sunny Day at all. vote for him to be named Goober. Oh, he is kind of a goober. He is a little bit of a goober. He does look like a goober. All right, this is Goober. Yeah, with that face, he's Goober. All right, last one is Altaria. Terry opened the door to its heart. Gain Fury Attack. That's an interesting move to get. Made to 35. Dragon Breath. Oh, finally we get a Dragon type move on our Dragon type. That's so nice. Not the strongest Dragon type move in the universe, but you know what? I'll take it over Mist. And we have a Dragon Fang that we can put on Altaria. Oh, that's so nice. All right, what do we name our blue chicken? What do we name our wonderful little blue chicken here? Sarah. Bob. Kind of looks like a Bob. I don't know. I feel like Bob is too good of a name for Cloud. Just like what do we name you? You know what? Maybe mind if I go with the name that for myself of one of my own names for this guy? Let's call him. Let's call him this. Call him Nort. Little Nort. I want to give him an awful name. It's like a very clearly not a good name. Let's give the Majestic Cloud Dragon Nort. Look at that. We have a full team of non-shadow Pokemon. All right. Let's grab Nidoking again. Let's grab Camerupt. And we'll bench Magmar. Kind of feel bad about benching Goober, but he's only level 31. It's kind of low leveled. And levels mean a lot in this game, so I think it's fine that we bench him. I don't want to use Glalie. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't want to use Glalie. We should save real fast. No problem, my guys. Strategy is important. But it's losing access to Fire Punch hurts. I would love to use Fire Punch. But I kind of want Camerupt because the potential that we could get access to something like Earthquake. Mount Battle, place for challenging trainers. A place of challenging training for all trainers. What a sentence. It is currently held by a sinister gang. This guy's running in circles, working up a sweat. It's terrible. It's terrible. Tell you it's terrible. All right. Mount Battle's under attack by shady people, huh? Sorry, but I can't let you in. It's full of thugs. It's dangerous. Oh, you heard about us from Duking. Must be here to save us. Please be careful. The power of the Pokemon isn't normal. This animation reminds me of Code Lyoko. It does kind of remind me of Code Lyoko. Ryder Turo. All right. We need to get up to floor 20, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, we need to get up to floor 20, because that's where the boss is currently. You saw that this earlier, this the Code Lyoko mentioned, the ground had a 1 on it, so there's 20 trainers that I think we have to go through. Brandon can stop it. Thank you so much for the follow. We have to go through about 20 trainers, I'm pretty sure. Yes, because normally the shadow Pokemon is normally an Entei. This is correct. This game normally gives you access to Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. What's up, Victor? M-Tates, how's it going? But we'll see what this guy has access to this time. Metal Claw. This is also, if I'm correct, the 100 floor challenge is how you get access to Ho-Oh in this game. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's true, but... Can't believe you've never played this game. It's... Pokemon Colosseum is an odd Pokemon game. It is the only Pokemon game that actually lets you kind of interact with the trainers in any meaningful way by actually taking their Pokemon. Which I think is an interesting mechanic that they've never went again with ever since Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And I'm kind of sad they've never done anything with it again. Like, I'm very sad that they've never done anything with it, because this was one of the coolest Pokemon games. Alright, Crobat to level 40. Nice. Turo down. Yeah, so we're on floor 1. Master Dakim will remember me. So yeah, we have the floor has a 1 on it. We need to go up to floor 20. Because floor 20 has the guy we need to fight on it. Yes, it's how you get Ho, and if I also remember, this game and Gale of Darkness were made so you could get access to Gen 2 Pokemon you couldn't get through trading through GBC and GBA. Yep. Imagine Colosseum games on the NSO. That'd be so good. There's so many good games that belong on NSO that just aren't there yet. Clamperl and Regice. I'm really curious about the Regice sprite. Oh, look how clear it looks. Our Nidoking's almost ready to be purified, too. Oh, for a second, I thought that Regice was about to be a Shadow Pokemon. I was really excited. Hey, chillin'. How's it going? Good to see you again. All right, we got access to Double Kick, so we should be able to take out this Regice. Oh, wow. That took very little damage off that. Icy Wind. What an animation. God, the animations of this game look so fantastic for a 20-year-old game. Absolutely adore this game. Speed fell. Whirlpool. Well, the animations look great when they don't miss. Spin. Like, for a game that's 20 years old, the animations for the Pokemon specifically and how they animate look absolutely fantastic. And it's something, used to Crobat's teeth? Yeah, I'm used to Crobat's teeth now. It's the Pokemon Stadium. I think we talked about it earlier in the stream. It's the sprite for Pokemon Stadium 2 just up-resed. I haven't played any of the Switch games, but what I've seen, the animation's so much better. The animation definitely got better in recent years. It's probably just the nostalgia in me. Like, from the fact that I played this game so many times as a kid. I like how every shadow has a different catch rate than normal, which stays what it is in the rando. Does it stay in the rando? I don't know. Can't wait for ZA. I don't know if the catch rate stays the same. I'll be perfectly honest. We tried catching a Shadow Moltres earlier, and it didn't work. We tried so hard to catch the Shadow Moltres, so I'm pretty sure the catch rate stays. The catch rate changes. XD Gale of Darkness is one of my absolute favorites, and this game's the only one I know where stealing other people's Pokemon and it is illegal. It's if you want Pokemon fan games that allow it, there's a Pokemon Rocket Edition I hear allows you to steal Pokemon in it, and I do want to play Pokemon Rocket Edition sometime on stream. It did when I played it. Venus had a Love Disc replacer Suicune. It was as difficult to catch. Oh my god. So you've played the randomizer as well too. Someone else had a Suicune of their own and it was easy. Man, we tried to catch that Moltres and it was impossible. We threw at least 30 balls at that thing and it just never it just never stayed. We got it to shake 3 times twice. We didn't get far with Moltres. I'm very sad about that one. Moltres overrated for real. It did look like a bald chicken. It did look like a bald chicken, all things considered. Also, 95% of the shadows in mine were water types. We've also had that problem where we have a lot of water types. We have Corphish, we have Corphish, we have War Turtle, we have Croconaw, we have like so many water types. We've missed out on a couple water types. We also caught a Wingull. So yeah, with water types being so abundant in the first 3 generations, it makes sense for water types to just be everywhere. Why don't you use Wing Attack on an electric type? That was dumb. Something 7 out of 10, too much water. So the Moltres could have either been Quillfish, Metatite, Dunsparce, or Swablu, so unless you just got that unlucky, I think the catch rate still depends on the Pokemon. It's quite possible that I just got that unlucky. I would not be surprised if I just got that unlucky completely. Oh, Air Cutter targets both Pokemon? I didn't mean to click that. But that's really important to know going forward. It's only 5 less power than Wing Attack, so that's actually very important to know. It is slightly reduced power because it's double battles. Olivia Hughes, thank you so much for the follow. The water type enthusiast in me loves that. The gamer who likes variety in me is sad. Yeah. Ow. Shadow Rush on the Drowsy. Air Cutter. Should have been using Air Cutter this whole time. Didn't realize it targeted both party members. Razor Leaf. I know Razor Leaf targets both. Seems like cutting-based moves seem to target both very often. We'll call on Nidoking, and then we'll just wing attack on Victory Bell. Swing attack is technically stronger than Air Cutter. Outside of the rare crit scenario. Alright, bye Victory Bell. Oh, it's so gross looking. Stop wriggling around like that. I don't like it. I've never seen the 3D model for Victory Bell until now, and oh my god, it looks weird. It's not great. I'm not happy about it. I wish this game had more than these mons. I wish I could see all the Pokemon. Ah, I'm with you there. That's one of the reasons I'm excited for Pokemon Legends like the ZA Pokemon game, which I have a capture card for Switch, like on the way, because I can't wait to stream that game when that comes out in 2025. Like, you will absolutely see me streaming the new Pokemon game in 2025. So I will be making a series out of that. I will be doing oh so much with that game. Oh, that's going to be hype. I cannot wait. Might have to not watch those streams because I want to see it for myself. You might kind of wish those were here as well. Yeah. I have my expectations tempered for ZA. So here's the thing. I have, like, not still gonna watch you because you're the GOAT. Thank you so much. Is that a joke because I'm a satyr? I have my expectations are tempered, but at the same time, I'm still very excited because they haven't shown anything for Legends Arceus. And that makes me so happy because every time Nintendo's like, look at all the things that's happening for our game. Every time they try and like oversell a game, it kinda sucks. But every time they just cook in the background, it's fantastic. So I want them to just cook and say nothing. I want them to just continue to cook on ZA, say absolutely nothing. People keep saying the starters are Litten, Snivy, and Totodile. That's because of the card pack that recently came out. Yeah, it's because of the card pack that came out like relatively recently that had those three on the front. ZA has a longer dev time, right? It's been in development for a while. I'm kind of hoping that they go into things like Az in the War, but I think that but I don't think it's going to. I hope they do. I want to know more about that Floette with the Light of Ruin. You know what I mean? The Floette that we never got access to. Like, make Az an actual character this time instead of just showing up in a jail cell like midway through the story. Like, you're just like, hey, how's it going? I agree. Scarlet and Violet is the best game they've made since Black and White. I don't know about Scarlet and Violet being the best game they've made since Black and White. I think Scarlet and Violet, they put a lot of effort into, but they just didn't get a lot of time to cook on it. I wish they just got more time to cook on Scarlet and Violet. Because that game was so fun. I just wish it ran better on release. No game has been as good as Black and White 2. Black and White 2 is fantastic. Marvin, thank you so much for the follow. What? My favorite Pokemon game in recent memory was Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus is one of the only Pokemon games in recent memory where I've actually completed the Pokédex. Like, full-on completed the Pokédex. Oh, Game & Watch fan, thank you so much for the follow on the Twitch side. I want to play Gen 5 so bad. We did a Gen 5 run on this stream a little bit ago. That's now up on the YouTube channel. I'm very happy that we did the bug only challenge. I'm Game & Watch fan. Thank you so much, Alwyn. I'm literally one Spiritomb piece away from completing the game. God, the Spiritomb pieces. I forgot about those. I forgot about how annoying those were. I've been searching for it for over a freaking year. That sounds about accurate. That sounds about accurate. Never gonna finish the Pokédex for Arceus. Arceus was so much fun. I scrolled and saw Pokemon Colosseum. Welcome in, Bat. Welcome to Pokemon Colosseum Randomizer. Pokemon Legends Arceus was such a fun game that that's why I'm so excited for ZA. AZ, whichever it is. Should we swap out? I actually wish I had more Shadow Pokemon here. Oh! Ruthless Viking 2015, thank you so much for the follow on the Twitch side. Love this game. I love this game too. I'm very happy I was able to get the randomizer working. It took a while to get the randomizer for this game working. I also wish you could rematch the Volo Giratina fight. I do too. There's a lot of things that, what am I playing this on? I'm playing this on the Dolphin emulator right now. I do own this game physically, however. I just don't have a capture card for GameCube. And I don't know how to randomize a, physical disc for GameCube. I could find out how. I just don't know how to randomize it, and then unrandomize it is the other part. But I'm playing this on Dolphin. I have a modded Wii, which is I have this game on. Gotcha. Also, randomizing a physical disc sounds like a massive pain. Remember Game Shark or Action Replay? Of course I remember Game Shark or Action Replay. How do you think I got access to the Azure Flute back in the day for Diamond and Pearl? In my level 100 Arceus. That was because that never released in the United States. The Azure Flute never released in the United States, so that was the only way for me to get it. Give Mother 3 patched with the dub. Oh, speaking of games Nintendo will never release for us, Mother 3. They will never give us Mother 3. They refuse. Bat, thank you so much for the follow. We heal up here. Generally good to heal up after every 2 to 3 fights. Takes a bit of running, but just better. Instead of struggling in every fight. Head out for a while, bro. I'll probably be back. All right, you have a good one, Bat. Thanks for stopping by. All right. So we're up to floor 5, I think. This game loves to throw trainers at you, without any leeway between what else it wants to do. It's just here's trainer fights. This game is just hundreds of trainer fights in a row. Krabby and Claydol. Claydol looks so tiny. Why is Claydol so tiny? Why is Claydol so tiny? Wailord's so big, but they actually went out of their way to make Claydol such a small little man. We say that now, but after Vivian, the reason they probably didn't or might not be relevant. Yeah. Mudshot. Ow! Why do I keep keeping camera up on water types? I just want this camera up to get XP, man. He's already so far behind in levels. It's a ground move. Yeah, but I still kept him in on a water type. Like a fool. Having a game of size-accurate mons would be insane. We call that Pokemon Battle Revolution. And it's so much fun. I need to play randomized Pokemon Battle Revolution. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys have ever played Pokemon Battle Revolution. Pokemon Battle Revolution was one of the most fun games of the Diamond and Pearl era. And it was one of the easiest ways to get Magmortar and Electivire. If you knew the codes for them. Because that game had cheat codes that you could put in on your trainer card, and then you could transfer Magmortar and Electivire over to your Diamond and Pearl and Platinum games. I always wanted Battle Revolution, but my mom could never afford it for me, unfortunately. It was such a good game. It was such a good game. I need to play Battle Revolution on this channel at some point. It's such a well-animated game. Ow, the Hyper Beam. Pokemon Battle Revolution is the first game that incentivized me to actually start EV training my Pokemon. It was so good. And I wish they had a new modern Battle Revolution. Like, oh man. I think there was a good while where Twitch Plays Pokemon was playing Battle Rev. That wouldn't surprise me because it was just like, it's such a solid game. I actually learned strategies on how to beat that Kyogre team. It was so good. One of the things that I really loved about that game was just how balanced its rental teams were. You could genuinely beat that game with all the rental Pokemon. As opposed to Pokemon Stadium, where the rental Pokemon was abhorrent. Bobby Wellman, thank you so much for the follow. Melted Butter, thank you so much for the follow. God, the rental Pokemon in that game were actually well balanced. You could actually work with them. And as opposed to Pokemon Stadium, where the rental Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium you are not designed to win with. God, the rental, I have it up on the YouTube channel, but I beat all of Pokemon Stadium, like Pokemon Stadium Act 1, Pokemon Stadium 2 Act 1, with just rental Pokemon. And it's so bad. I did Pokemon Stadium 2 Act 1 with rental onlys without Wobbuffet. Without using Wobbuffet. I banned Wobbuffet and I was still able to do it. I don't know if Act 2 is possible with rentals only. It would take hours. It would take hours of my time that I don't even know if I have. I would have to do that off stream. Whirlpool plus Parasong shenanigans? Nope. I didn't use that. So I did it. I genuinely did it the most honest way I could. With no Parasong. I even banned the use of Haunter because it had Destiny Bond. So no Haunter. I made sure to make it as hard as possible on myself. Listening to this when I know I didn't grow up with whatever you're talking about. N64 Pokemon game. Like, now we're talking like Gen 2 only. Like really old. We're talking Pokemon Snap. We're talking Gold, Silver, Crystal were the Pokemon that you brought over into that game. Let me swap around my Pokemon a little bit here. Let's put Ben up front. I'm shuddering at the pain you must have endured. It was hellish. And it was also a lot of fun. I have it up on the YouTube channel. It's like an hour and 40-minute video.
I only used Destiny Bond one time. I think there was a good, yeah, so I used Destiny Bond one time, and after that one time I used it, I was like, we can't use this anymore. I don't like turning battles into 2v2s. I want all of these battles to be 3v3s. The battle against, the final battle in that was the single hardest thing I've ever done, probably boss-wise in any video game. And I love Dark Souls games. Like, I adore Dark Souls games, and that was harder than any Dark Souls fight or Elden Ring fight I've ever done. Like, bar none. Because it was purely luck. There was no, there was nothing getting around it. Like, I couldn't go about that fight in any way where I had to, I couldn't strategize that fight outside of basically praying for the AI to do things that I needed it to do. It was really bad. So, did you know there are people that speed run, like, what is it? There are people that speed run like Final Fantasy VII and other JRPGs, like games that have a lot of inherent luck-based elements. Imagine that kind of situation, but you're limiting yourself to where you're not allowed to use the best tools in the game. Because speedruns, you use all the most broken tools you have available to yourself to beat the game as fast as possible, right? Well, imagine that, but you're limiting yourself to where you're not allowed to use all the broken tools. Final Fantasy IX, best game. I actually have not played Final Fantasy IX. I need to play it at some point, but it's one I haven't played yet. I haven't played a lot of the Final Fantasy games. I played a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Because, of course, just who hasn't played a lot of Final Fantasy 14, it feels like. Kill Caddy, use Drow. There's a French animation studio trying to make a cartoon of it. Oh. See if we can... Aw. Avoided a 95% accurate move. Got a 5% chance to miss and we hit it. Trying to complete the Let's Go Eevee Pokédex right now. That's a hard one, if I remember correctly. If I remember off the top of my head, the Let's Go Eevee Pokédex is like a fairly difficult one altogether. Want to get Mewtwo, but he's too fast, not gonna lie. Wow. Oh, did we get hit with Smokescreen or something similar at some point? I remember naming my character I Caved. Nice. Nort up to level 36. All right, we should go back and heal. Oh, her name is Nortz. So we use Nort to beat Nortz. Alright, let's go back and heal. It's like once every 2 fights. I'm glad they give us the option to heal at the very least. I do wish we had a run button, however. This is my one criticism of Pokemon Colosseum is we don't have a run button. We have a light jog. Filberto Gonzalez, thank you so much for the follow. Will, thank you so much for the follow. Cougar J. Rego, thank you so much for the follow. I named my Eevee Regrets. I've never played Pokemon Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu. My brothers played those games, but I've never went out of my way to play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, because at the time I had just recently beaten Pokemon like Fire Red again. I was like, I don't want to go through that game again. I had just beaten Fire Red. I was just like, eh. Like at the time. I just didn't feel like it. Still irks me that they put the trading card game Stadium 1 and 2 a Mystery Gingerbread Rescue game on NSO, but not the mainline games. Yeah. Don't realize how much you use something until it's no longer available. Yeah, no kidding. It's not bad, actually. The starter 3 have Mega Evos. Oh, do they have Mega Evolutions in that game? Didn't know that. Hello, Chikorita. Yeah, Air Cutter being weakened because it's a spread attack. Definitely. Means we don't get to one-shot that Chikorita. Hello, Cast Form. Made it hilarious when you played a cutscene saying you gave it the Pokemon League with regrets. Oh man, we got paralyzed right off the bat. It wasn't meant to be a pun, but it kind of was. Weather Ball. That's a base 100 power Weather Ball in the sun. That's not fantastic. And bye, Ben. You don't shout out gifters? Oh, was there a gift and I didn't see it? I'm sorry. Cougar J. Rego, thank you so much for the heart meat. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry. Just didn't see it. I'm blind. Blind streamer moment. I'm sorry. Aaron Torres, thank you so much for the follow. You're all good, man. Testing you as well. Scaring me here. Love the stream, though. Thank you so much. Air Cutter. Alright, Chikorita goes down. That Chikorita lasted a lot longer than it should have. Considering I'm pretty sure I have a YouTube short coming out about how much Meganium sucks. Arcanine. Oh, look how good that sprite looks. Ow, that Cast Form's dealing a lot of damage. Is this a ROM or normal gameplay? So this is a normal game, just randomized. This is just a randomized version of Pokemon Colosseum. Let's Shadow Rush, and then we will Wing Attack. Ember. Ember in the sun's gonna hurt, actually. It's what, base 60 power in the sun? Yeah. Well, base 60 power plus stab, that's 80 powered Ember, probably. Off the top of my head, I think. I regret selling this game when I was younger. Would love to play it again. I'm currently playing this on a Dolphin emulator. So that's how that's being entirely honest with you, Aaron. That's how I'm playing it right now. So. Because I don't know what I would randomize this game otherwise. 90? Base 90 because of the sun and the same type attack bonus. Yeah. Strongest Ember I've seen. I'm upset they haven't brought this or XT Gale of Darkness back, but also kind of glad. I'm sad they haven't brought this gameplay style back. I love the gameplay style of, like... Alright, camera up. You gotta listen to me, buddy. I want them to bring this gameplay style back so much, where I actually, you know, participate against trainers and steal their Pokemon and, you know, this stuff. It's so cool. Like, I love it so much. Our Altaria smacked Mirror B in the face. It was fantastic. It was... I don't know if you were here for that, Gavin. Our Altaria refused to listen to us and hit Mirror B. And I was just like, oh no. We stole Mirror B's Pokemon and punched him in the face. I felt kind of bad. Also, all items are randomized. I got this yellow scarf for those who are somewhat recent to the stream, I got this yellow scarf. It's an item brought away from a faraway place. This item's use is forbidden in the Ore region. We just kind of have contraband. I don't know what to do about this. I think if we sell this, we go to jail. I think if we sell this scarf, we go to jail. So I'm just kind of holding on to it. Pure Crobat. It's used in RSC for contests. Yeah. The fact that it was randomized. I'm surprised they even programmed the item to be able to be in this game. Like, why is it forbidden? Why can it be transferred over? Why is the scarf forbidden in the Ore region? Why can you not use a scarf? You're not allowed scarves in this place. Loves how they had the option for multiplayer and you had randomized battles. Probably easier to code it than to code an exception in trade situations. There's a lot of situations in recent where they, if you try and transfer a Pokemon with certain moves, it'll like lose access to moves when transferring from Pokemon Home to the more recent Pokemon games. You get in trouble with the fashion police. I see. Yeah, but that's 2024. This is true. Defense curl. Take out this Arcanine. Would have loved if this Arcanine was a Shadow Pokemon. Would have immediately brought that onto the team. Never know, it might be. Roar! Oh, it failed. Oh, I don't want to target the Porygon. I want to target the Arcanine. Dragon Breath. I wonder when we'll run into Shadow Pokemon. We haven't run into any Shadow Pokemon in this gauntlet yet so far. Will probably be another water type. Probably. Spearow! Actually, I like Spearow. Gavin, thank you so much for the follow. The boss of the level has one? Yeah, I know at level 20 there's a Shadow Pokemon. I just wonder if there's one before that. Nope, it's the only one in the area? Really? So we're just going through basic so we got 19 fights to go before we fight one Shadow Pokemon. That's kind of crazy. Try attack. Imagine it's a Shadow Pikachu. I'll be kind of sad if we go for 20 fights for a Shadow Pikachu. Is it 20 fights? I'm pretty sure it was floor 20 that we have to fight the guy, right? It's only 10? Oh, I thought it was 20. My bad. Oh, that makes that so much more bearable. I was under the impression that it was 20 floors. I was prepared for a gauntlet. I was ready to, like, gauntlet our way through this. You have no idea. I was ready for the stream to go on for, like, another 2.5 hours. Just be like, all right, we gotta keep going. All right, let's throw a camera up. Question, what's up? Wing attack. Was the Plusle randomized? So you missed out on what we did to the Plusle, huh? So the Plusle was randomized. Plusle was randomized, and it randomized to a, what was it? It was a Poliwhirl. And Duke King said, please take care of my Poliwhirl. And we said, we will absolutely take care of your level 13 Poliwhirl. And then we released it. Oh, this Porygon's a bastard. The fuck was that evil villain laugh? You know what? I had a feeling that's what happened. Cougar J. Rango, thank you so much for the rose. I don't know if that just occurred. I hope it did just now, because I'll feel bad if time passed and I missed it again. I feel like I'm the only one who uses the Plusle. Listen, it was level 13. It was so underleveled. I wasn't going to get it up to that. I wasn't going to go out of my way to level it up. That Plusle, or I guess that Poliwhirl was not long for this world. Grind him up on Mount Battle and then Thunder, Randance, Suicune. Oh, it's true. You could grind on Mount Battle. Man, if only I had a special attacker left. I need to crit. I really need a crit. Or I need camera up to go into shadow mode, or what is it? Oh, does the Plusle get the trade boost XP boost? That's interesting. I didn't know that. All right, we can finally take out this Porygon because it decided to not use Recover. Speed. All right. Check this real fast. God, the Cypher Grunt music is so good. It's fantastic. Let's go back and heal one more time. Then we should be able to take on 9 and 10. Love the music in this game so much. It's one of my favorite music tracks of like most Pokemon games. Like, if you gave me a Pokemon soundtrack and asked me to guess which game it was from, I would be able to guess this game's music the most, like, the easiest out of any Pokemon game. I feel like Pokemon Mystery Dungeons are the best overall soundtracks in the series. True. Actually super true. Mystery Dungeon soundtracks go crazy. Actually true. Hadn't considered Mystery Dungeon when I made that statement, but Mystery Dungeon goes kinda crazy. Alright, floor 4. Six. 8. Floor 9, and then floor 10. This is the big guy in the back. You can see him standing there with his ass exposed. Cypher Peon Baron. Let's hope this is an easy fight so we don't have to walk all the way back. Kadabra and Squirtle. Let's take out the Kadabra first. If we take out the Kadabra first, we could probably just leave the Squirtle alone. Dragon Breath and fight. Be nice if we got Crunch. Dragon Breath should take this guy out. It's gonna be faster though. Every single theme in GTI, yeah. Bye, Kadabra. Alright, what else do we got? Machop! Okay, I can one-turn kill that Machop. Rain Dance. Alright, so we'll Dragon Breath the Squirtle, and we'll Wing Attack the Machop. And that Wing Attack should Oko that Machop. I could go on. Pokemon music has just those soundtracks that you can always recognize, and that's one of the reasons I love the music from this franchise. It's like you can just always recognize it. Squirtle's face looked very scrunched there for a second. Why is he spinning like that? Alright, let's kill this Squirtle. Alright, Squirtle's dead. Yeah, look how his face is flat. I don't like Squirtle. Get him out of here. Alright, Baron was easy. Cypher Peon Baron was nothing. Alright. Big man in the background. Master Dock him. Finally. Fine, after all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over. That's what happens. A stubborn Opsu won't do what I say. He just punches him. He just punches him in the fucking chest. Who are you? What were my underlings doing? Outfit of yours. You must be the troublemaker. Mess with Scrub in Celery's Forest. I've come to mess with the great Darkham. Don't make me laugh. I'll lessen into your flesh and bones so you'll never even think of bothering me again. He does a sumo stomp. And this is our first actual Cypher admin fight. Normally, this guy is an Entei. And it's like the last Pokemon he throws out. It's another Machop. Grovyle here to steal the Time Gears. Air Cutter. Because Air Cutter targets both. Might be nasty. Alright. Grovyle goes down in one shot, which is nice because I'm pretty sure that was a crit. Cleffa. This guy is not very strong so far. This guy's normally a lot stronger. We might have lucked out on this guy. Submission. Watches he has a Shadow Mewtwo or something. Listen. Don't put that horrible, horrible words on me. Don't put those words on me. Shadow Mewtwo? That's terrifying. I haven't heard of that since what? Pokemon since Pokken. Nah, it'll be Suicune. Watch him just have Entei still. Yeah, Pokken. Venusaur. Ariados. Tell me it's not the Ariados. Alright, so listen. I love Bug-type Pokemon. Bug-type Pokemon are my favorite type of Pokemon. Okay? I love Bug-type Pokemon. But why?
Jinxed it, Unk. Yeah. I think Ariados is cool. I just wish it had any good stats. I wish Ariados got an evolution. I wish Ariados evolved into something cool. Damn, you went in with the shoulder tackle. Could have had Entei. Could have had a Moltres. Could have had a Celebi. 2, 3. Oh! Almost. Could have had a V8. Venusaur goes down. This guy's entire team is just weak to flying types. Except his Cleffa. Sure, Fury Attack. If it kills this Ariados, I'm not exactly worried about it. I'm not exactly sad. I don't plan on using this Ariados at any point on my team. I kind of wish he had a Dusclops just to be funny. Yeah. All right, Ariados is caught. And he starts headbanging because he just really likes the music. Will you handle this Pokemon with your audacious skill? Who are you? Is that the same guy? Is that Scrub? Yeah, Scrub! How's it going, Scrub? I still hear Pokemon too. Pulling out for now. You go to Ein's lab and help out there. As you wish, sir. Oh, he drops something on the ground. You can see it sparkling. Oh, he just jumped away. An F-disc. Let's help this guy up. What did Scrub have? He had a Shadow Rapidash that actually lost the fight against the Pikachu, which was a Celio. He got stalled by Rest Snore. I'm Chad, and this is Gold. Chad explained everything that happened to Vander. Told me to explain a lot. Thanks to you, I know that why they attacked us. This is the Time Flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training trek. Must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. This is not a water type. I want you to have this. Obtain the Time Flute. First, you may rather have you have the Time Flute than those crooks taking it by force. Use it to save Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. Joe, thank you so much for the follow. TM20s. Let's see what this TM20 is about. Megahorn. Ooh, okay. That's workable. All right. So the Time Flute lets us, if I'm correct, purify any Pokemon regardless of its status. The status of its heart. So it can have a full... Emily, thank you so much for the follow. So, and it can have a full, like, gauge. And we can still purify it. It's very useful. All right. So, we have beaten the first Cypher admin. We beat Mirror B. We did a lot this stream. I think this is the right place to end it off here for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Tonight was a fantastic stream. I will be back on Tuesday, as per usual. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. For the next stream where we will continue this game. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. If you haven't joined the Discord already, I recommend doing so. Have a great night. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I'll be back on 7 p.m. Central on Tuesday. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. Have a good night, everybody. Good night, my guy. Good night, Pokesatsu.